Hey everybody, and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Amber McIntyre and I am the CEO and founder of ASM Consulting, and I am a business coach. Ultimately, I help people start a business doing what they love, at least what they're good at, and using that to actually build a life that they desire. So simply put, I don't believe in living life according to anybody else's standards, so I'm here to show you how to live life according to your standards. So if that sounds like you, then make sure you go ahead and hit like and make sure you smash the subscribe button, because every week on Friday we'll be bringing you a new video. Alright, so let's hop into this video. So for today, we are literally taking it all the way back to the beginning and just talking about how to legally start a business. In our society, we have influencers, we have, sorry, my tripod stand wasn't actually locked. But we have influencers, we have, people that are on like Etsy, and people that are just doing like ebooks and pop-up shops and events and all these different things. And understand that I'm not knocking these people at all, but oftentimes we only see the product itself and we don't actually know if their structure and their process and their legality is in order. So I want to make sure that you are starting off on the right foot, especially 2022 just hit, and I know a lot of people have been talking about starting a business, but sometimes you just don't know how, you don't know where to begin. And as a coach, I never want to take for granted what someone knows versus what they don't know. So there are 4 simple things that you must do in order to start a business. Understand, starting a business is literally the easy part. Not knowing all of the things that go into it, I'm talking about the actual action of starting a business. Super easy and straightforward. It's actually expanding and scaling, and the strategy and the analysis of running a business and starting a business that actually makes it a little bit more difficult. But to start a business, simple. We can actually knock it out within a week, over a few days, and that's including processing time. So the very first thing you must do in order to start a business legally is register your business with your state. Okay, so for instance, for me, I live in Indiana. I would actually register my business with Indiana Secretary of State. And in Indiana, if you live in Indiana, I'm giving you the website and everything, you will go to in.biz.gov. Right on the home page at the very top, it'll say start a new business. And the one thing I love about this website is it'll literally walk you through step by step, especially it gives you an option if you are new to the website. So it'll give you a little bit more tips and resources to kind of help walk you through that process. Once you actually fill out the application, put all the information in that it's requesting, you're actually going to then be prompted to pay a fee. So typically the fee to start a business ranges from anywhere from $50 up to about $300, really just depending on your state. Just know that there is a fee affiliated with registering your business with your state. Once that is done, there's typically a processing time. For the state of Indiana, that processing time is 48 to 72 hours. Once that is complete, you'll get an email saying, pretty much it's approved, everything went through. They'll give you a certificate of organization, so pretty much saying you are now recognized as a business in the state and can operate as one. From there, you're then going to want to go to the apply for your EIN with the IRS. Sorry, I wanted to say number 2 and I completely skipped. So the second step is apply for your EIN with the IRS. Here, please hear me clearly. This is free. Applying for an EIN with the IRS is absolutely free. There is no fee, so please, please, please be cautious when you go to Google to try to find the website that you do not have to pay for this. There's a lot of ads and companies that will try to collect a fee. If you get to a website where it's trying to collect a fee from you or you have to pay, you're not directly on the IRS website, because it does not cost. Applying for your EIN takes maybe 10 to 15 minutes. You're just going to put your information in there, and then make sure your business name completely matches up on what you listed when you registered your business with your states on that article, that certificate of organization. Make sure the name completely matches up. And then from there, after you apply for your EIN, you also want to apply for your Dunes number with Dunes and Bradstreet. This number is going to be affiliated and heavily connected to building business credit. It helps with the reporting and all of these different things. I will definitely talk more about I'll talk more about all of the benefits of actually having a Dunes number in a different video. So make sure you stay tuned, hit that subscribe button. But just know that you definitely want to apply for a Dunes number because you do want to start working on building your business credit as soon as possible, because you're going to want to scale and expand and have the option and possibility of funding directly through the business, not through your personal, right? So apply for your Dunes number. Again, just like applying for your EIN, a Dunes number is absolutely free. If you land on a website that is telling you to pay for it, you're not at the right place because it's absolutely free. Do not pay anyone for an EIN or a Dunes number. Walking through the process is super simple, and it's only like 10 to 15 minutes for each one. Last thing you are going to want to do, and I don't care what your legal structure is, I don't care if you're a sole proprietor, a LLC, a partnership, S Corp, C Corp, you are going to want to then open up a business bank account. And the reason why, without going too deep into the legality aspect of it, but you want the business to operate and stand as its own entity, separate from the owner, because in the event of a lawsuit, that person that's suing the company can only sue the company. If you and the business money is all mixed in together and it's pretty much like you and the company are one, you are now opening yourself up and exposing yourself to lawsuits. And now people can not only come after, your business assets, but now they can also come after your personal assets. So please, please, please make sure you get a business bank account and keep the business money completely separate from your own. That is one of the biggest benefits of being an LLC, a C Corp, an S Corp, is being able to have that business as its standalone. As a sole proprietor, you are saying that you and the business are the same, but you would still want to keep the business account separate, because when it comes down to the profit, what you have to put back into the business versus what you truly made and what can go into your pocket for like payroll, you still want to make sure you can actually balance your books properly. So having a completely separate account, not mixed up with like, your AT&T bill and your Wi-Fi and your rent, it just makes taxes and filing things a lot more simpler. So just keep them separate. All right, you guys, so really quick, let's do a quick recap. The 4 things you want to do to actually start your business legally, right? I'm not saying this is all the very first steps. It's just the 4 steps you want to take in the very beginning to start your business legally. Is 1, you want to register with your state. 2, you want to apply for your EIN with the IRS. 3, you want to apply for your Dunes number with Dunes and Bradstreet. Your EIN and your Dunes number are absolutely free, so do not pay anyone. And 4, you are going to want to make sure that you actually open up and establish a business bank account to keep your personal funds and the business funds completely separate, okay? Let me reiterate, this is just the beginning. I know a lot of other people will think that I need a business plan in the very beginning for the legal, and I need, what is it? Typically they're like, I need a business plan, their logos, the branding, uniforms. It gets crazy of what people really think they need to do legally in the beginning. And don't get me wrong, all of those things play a part somewhere in the business. But in the very, very beginning, just to say that you are a business and you got your legal structure together, those are the 4 things you want to make sure you get done. So I hope this video helps. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, because later I'm actually going to be coming to you with much more in-depth concepts and strategies, just with it being the beginning of the year. And I know starting a business is on so many people's bucket lists. It's a goal that so many people have, but they're scared of actually doing it because they don't know how. I really wanted to make sure we covered the basics and we started there. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you next week. Bye.